Hi, folks. Welcome to your week 3 La Semana. And this is for the week of September 8th through September 14th. And this is for our Math for Liberal Arts class. So every week, I want to send you a little video announcement so you kind of know what we're doing to wrap up the previous week and what to look for the following week. All right. I know this is a fully online class, which means that we might never ever meet in person, and that makes me a little sad. So I want to do this as a way to kind of connect with you folks out there and make you feel a little bit more comfortable reaching out to me if you have any questions or you need any help, okay? All right, so our first announcement is that we are officially halfway through our History of Mathematics unit. And so one thing that I hope you've noticed from this unit is so far I've really kind of been asking you about your history with mathematics. How has it been for you? How do you feel about taking this class? What is your learning style? How does that work for you in a math classroom? But this week we're going to shift to learning about the history of mathematics with other cultures. And so you'll get a chance in the ancient counting systems assignment to go through and kind of pick a culture that you're interested in and learn how they did math. Okay. So it's not really meant to be two different things. They are all under this idea of history of mathematics. It's just a little bit of like your personal history and then other people's history. But speaking of assignments, we have two assignments that are due for week 2. So they'll be due by tomorrow, which is Sunday by midnight. The first assignment that some of you have already gotten started on is the percents. What do you use it for video? I just want to remind you there is a rubric here. So in your Canvas, if you look at the rubric, it'll tell you how you're really going to earn the A that you're looking for. Okay, make sure to read that over. And then the second assignment you have is the week 2 discussion. What type of learner am I? So I ask you to go through, do a little quiz, and then share your results with the class. That initial post is due by Sunday, but you need to come back and reply to folks before next Wednesday. Okay. All right, finally, a week 3 preview. So what are we going to start on Monday? We're going to talk about ancient counting systems. You'll get a chance, as I mentioned earlier, to go through, pick your favorite culture that you're interested in learning more about and learn how they counted way, way back when. And then there's a week 3 discussion post, which is what is smart? All right, so let's start to explore that idea of what is smart and how that might tie into our learning throughout this semester. Okay, so you'll be on 2 different discussion boards next week. Your week 2, you got to go back and reply, and then your week 3, you have to go and make your post. All right, have a great week, folks, and I'll see you here next week for your week 4 La Semana.